Hey guys, welcome to the Equity Trade Room. It is October 7th. Let's get to it. As you know, we're starting the trade room service in a few weeks. So I'm busy getting that set up as well as getting my trades in. Uh, the last couple of days, I've had some small winners. I've also started out with, as far as my first trade for the day, being a loser and then having to work my way back to finish positive, which once again, that comes with the territory. But I did have this set up here. I want to highlight once again, just reiterating the power of the smart money concepts and just putting all of the pieces together, the patience, discipline. It's a never ending challenge with this trading, as all of you guys know. So we're constantly battling ourselves internally when it comes to trusting our strategy. And whenever you see results like this, it's kind of like if you could take a picture of it and just smack it on your forehead. So when you have doubts, trades like this is a reminder that this stuff is not magic. It's actually a solid strategy that, once again, no indicators. It's strictly smart money concepts. And the deeper and the more time we put in it, the more comfortable naturally we'll become. Smart money for me, it's only honestly, I started with my mentor about a year and a half ago. Actually, my bag. It was actually about a year and a half ago. Yeah. So it's and I've had three mentors. I've learned different parts of the smart money concepts from three different mentors, and I've just taken bits and pieces from others who were more knowledgeable, and now I've kind of blended them into my own version of smart money concepts. Now it's just about repeating my version of it until it becomes something that's tried and tested for months and months and years. That's the beauty of this. It's no different than when you first learn how to drive a car when you're 16 or 18 compared to when you're 25 or 30. You're a much better driver when you're 25 or 30 compared to 16 or 18. Same thing with trading. If you stick with a strategy, a methodology, and you just repeat it over and over and over, once again, it doesn't matter if it wins 50% of the time. You know that when you get a winner, it's going to hit something like this here, where it'll go down 1 to 5 or 1 to 10 or whatever. Let's see what this did. Here's the order block, broke structure here as well as here. This was at 10:35 East Coast time on the YM or the US 30, and it came back around 10:51. So if we put it at the 50% mark, which is right about here, we put our stop above, and we put our target at 1 to 5. Here's 1 to 5 at 11:16, and it went all the way down to 1 to 7. But here's 1 to 5. So this is not an accident, as you guys know, that price just stopped here. The overall trend on the 4-hour is a major order block here. As you can see, order block, shot down, broke structure. And here's another major order block I had drawn up here, where price came almost to the bottom of the order block, literally. I mean, this stuff is not an accident. It's crazy sometimes how accurate it can be. Now, this was off by just a little bit, but look at that though. It went up and went back down. Same thing again, it went up and went back down. And now we come to this order block. Now the bearish momentum has switched because my high is here when it comes to my range, and my low is here. So I had to update this because I broke this high as far as my range. My bearish range was here to here. But I had to adjust this now. Looks like we're looking more bullish now, clearly. So I'll adjust this later. But here's the second major order block on the 4-hour. And it hit it, but it didn't retrace yet. But if you go down to the 1 minute, which is what I did, once it got up in here, I'm looking for some type of signal to go short, because I'm betting that it's going to do something here when it comes to an impact. Even if it blows through it, I'm just betting that initially it's going to drop and give me something. Because yes, the momentum has now switched to bullish. So if we go down to the 1 minute, like I had earlier, I had lost an earlier trade. So then I set up for a second trade here. And once again, I understand that the market has switched to bullish, but that is a major order block, a 4-hour order block. So I'm just betting that it's going to react to a smaller order block, 1 minute, inside the 4-hour. And that happened here, and it did drop. And then recently, I didn't take this, but once again, same thing. It came back up again to the 50% and dropped down twice, which, wow, that would be a beautiful, beautiful winning day if I took advantage of that. But that's all in hindsight. The purpose of this is just to show you guys that this stuff is not an accident, as you know. No indicators, nothing against indicators, but this is a naked chart. All we're doing is drawing boxes. That's all we're doing. And once again, this doesn't happen 100%, 80%, but when it happens, you can make up for your losses and still end up profitable. It's pretty awesome. And I just feel like the deeper I get into this, like, talk to me 3-4 years from now, and there's no reason why you cannot be a 6-figure yearly trader. Like, there's no reason why. And here's the same setup here, the order block, and it shot down, and then it came again and it shot down. Now you might be asking, well, why did you get out so early? I was down from an earlier trade. And because we are near the end of my trading session, which is 11 o'clock, this was around 10:55, You never know what price is going to do. So because you don't know, and it's so late in my trading window, when it got down here, it turned my negative to a positive. So I got out prematurely because it was towards the end of my trading session, which is 11 to 11:30. And yes, it did end up going down, but if it would have stopped me out at break even, if I'm staying disciplined, I'm not taking any more trades here. I'm not taking this trade at 12 o'clock for a winner. If I'm remaining disciplined, I'm cutting my computer off and I'm taking the loss for the day. So what I decided to do, once it shot down here and it gave me a nice profit, I closed it all out and I finished positive for the day. And it's been that way all week. I haven't had like my first trade be a solid winner. My first trade has been a loser for pretty much every day this week. So I've been kind of working from behind. And that's just what it is. It happens that way. Some weeks your first trade will hit and it'll be a $500 winner, and then you can cut the computer off, or you can go for a second trade. But then on the other side, you might lose the first trade and the second trade, and now you're down, and you got to scrap your way back. So that's kind of been my thing this week, but I'm still profitable. I'm just not hitting my target numbers, which is 300 to 500 a day. Now there are commissions here, so this is less than 300 a day. This is less than 320. This is about, probably with commissions, this is definitely like 200 and something, just to be transparent. But it's still green, so we'll take that. All right, so Friday, as you know, I hate Fridays. And I said if I finish positive on a Thursday, I'm not going to trade on a Friday. It's just a psychological thing that I probably need to get over it, but it's been a struggle. So I'll see how I feel tomorrow morning. Otherwise, have a good day trading, guys. Thanks for your support.